So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video, and this Wednesday is Manchester United taking on Leeds, and in today's video I'll be previewing that game for you guys. So if you did enjoy, make sure to give it a thumbs up, bottom right corner, hit that red button to subscribe to the channel, and as always guys, get involved in the comment section, let me know your thoughts for the game on Wednesday. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So this Wednesday is Manchester United taking on Leeds United. It's the start of a double game week for United as we're taking on Leeds twice in a matter of 5 days. The first game is set to take place this Wednesday. That'll be the home game, and the away game is at the end of the week on the Sunday. So two great games to look forward to. Manchester United versus Leeds over the last couple of years or so has always been a great fixture to watch. I'm not too sure how it's going to be now because Marcelo Bielsa is no longer in charge. So I don't think we're going to see 7 goals put past Leeds or anything like that over the next week or so, but I'm just hoping we can get the job done and get 6 points from 6. They just lost their manager, they're lacking confidence at the moment, they're not getting results, and again, under Jesse March, they've just not been that good, so I'm not surprised he was sacked today, but it's going to be interesting to see if they get a manager in time, or again, if they're going to have an assistant coach manager. But, I'm expecting Manchester United to come out with 6 points from 6 by the time we hit the end of Sunday. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to the game. I am lucky enough, guys, to be going to the game on Wednesday. I'm going to Old Trafford to witness Manchester United versus Leeds. It does not get any better than that. 8 o'clock kickoff under the lights, taking on Leeds with a rivalry between the two clubs. I can't even begin to think how rocking that place is going to be on Wednesday. The atmosphere is going to be crazy, and I'm just hoping we can win that game because then I'll put a massive smile on my face. I was lucky enough to go back on Saturday to watch the Palace game. I was with 2 of my mates. It was their first ever time watching a game at Old Trafford as well, so it's even more special for them because I've been before. My first game was against Arsenal last year. I think it was under Michael Carrick when we won 3-2 against Arsenal. It may have been under Ole, I'm not too sure which one it was, but we won 3-2. Ronaldo scored a brace. It was an insane game to watch, especially for the first time going to Old Trafford as well. But I wanted to go back, and the reason I wanted to go back on Saturday is because I've been so impressed with what I've seen. I wanted to see Ten Hag ball live in the flesh for the first time, and seeing it live, guys, and seeing the improvement, the progress we're making, it was absolutely brilliant. And to get the win as well, after his last couple of minutes where we got a red card, it was a great win, and at the end of the day, it was a 3 points we needed, and we got it as well. But yeah, to go back on Wednesday, I just cannot wait for that game. But I wanted to talk more about the Palace game in this video as well, because there was no reaction for the game on my channel after the game happened. And one thing I want to say is I was on United View with KG and Flex. I did an interview on their channel, so if you want to go and check it out, I will link it below. But yeah, there was no reaction from me for the game. That's because I just didn't want to do it after the game. I was too excited. I was too happy with the result. I didn't really find time to do it. I was on the way back from the game in the car. And I just thought it'd be easier to come on here today, do a quick reaction for that video, for the Palace game, and then also talk about the Leeds game on Wednesday as well. That way you get 2 videos in one, really, and I don't have to waste my time and do 2 videos for you guys, and I can just put it all together in one. So I'm going to give you guys my quick reaction on the game, and I was impressed by it, guys. Of course, the turning point in the game was the Casemiro decision, where I don't know at the end of the day, because after the game, I did see it, and at first I thought, oh, it's a red card all day, and nowadays you can't really get away with doing that, even if it's not intentional and you don't mean to grab his throat, which a lot of people were saying, and probably what Casemiro will be saying. It doesn't really matter. If you do that and you get pictured doing it, you're going to get sent off nowadays, because that's just the rules now. But yeah, some people were saying he shouldn't have got sent off. Even pundits were saying it was quite a poor decision. If you send one person off, you had to send the other person off, because even there was a Jordan Ayew incident where I think he put his fist towards Fred's face as well, and nothing happened about that. So it's one of those situations where you could say he was unlucky to get sent off, but nowadays, you do that, you do get sent off. But there's also that view that someone else should have got sent off as well. But that was a turning point. And then we thought, can this Manchester United team hold on? We conceded an early goal straight after that red card. And then you're thinking, sorry guys. And then you're thinking, can we hold on? But with this squad right now, with Martinez and Varane at the back, you're just so confident they're going to get the job done that you're just thinking that, we're going to hold on, we're going to get this win. This team's different now. We're no longer that team which is going to butcher up these type of results. Because last year or 2 years ago, guys, we would have lost that game. Red card, we're 2-0 up, we would have lost 3-2, 100%. But now the mentality changed, the difference in the team, and again, the quality has changed as well. So I'm so happy with that result because it was such a big win considering the circumstances. So I'm 2 out of 2 as well at Old Trafford, the Arsenal game and now that game. So hopefully I can make it 3 out of 3 on Wednesday. Have a drink. So yeah, guys, that's my quick thoughts on the Palace game. Let me know your thoughts on that game as well, because I want to know what you guys thought about it. But that second goal for me was brilliant as well. And to watch that live, the tiki-taka passing, the build-up play, it was just Ten Hag ball, and I wanted to see Ten Hag ball live, and I've got to do it, guys. And it's going to be even better on Wednesday, I think. But the Leeds game on Wednesday, the rivalry is back. The rivalry which Manchester United always seem to win over the last couple of years or so. And again, sorry guys, yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. It's a game, as I said at the beginning of the video, we need to be winning. We should be winning and getting 6 points from 6. As I've said, Leeds are not in the greatest of positions. But the key thing going into this game is, for me, SABITZER has to start this game. With Casemiro out now for 3 games, he's not available for the Leeds game. On Wednesday, he's not available for the Sunday game, and also he's not available for the Leicester game. Luckily, he's not. He is going to be back for the Barcelona game and the Carabao Cup final, which is vital. So I'm glad he will be back for those games. And also Eriksen as well. This is the first time that I saw over social media. This is the first time that Eriksen and Casemiro will not be involved in the squad, where they're starting or on the bench, because they've always been involved together. So it is going to be tricky, I'm not going to lie. It is going to be interesting to see how the likes of SABITZER and Fred can cope in that midfield while Casemiro and Eriksen are away, because this has been a bit of a problem. I said we're a couple of injuries, a couple of red cards away from there being a massive problem in the midfield. So we need SABITZER to step up. We need Fred to step up. Of course, SABITZER came on, and he did look quite good, to be fair, in the last 10 minutes that he came on against Palace. I thought, he was getting into the game. He was helping us out in the midfield. He was carrying the ball. And overall, he had some good moments in that game. And I do, as I've said when I did my reaction video for him signing, I think he's a very good player. He's confident. And again, I think he can do a job until the end of the season. So these are the moments where he's going to come in. We're going to need him, and he's going to need to do a job. So hopefully hopefully those two can do a job in the midfield, because they're going to have to step up now. But again, other than that, I think the team is going to be very similar. Maybe Jadon Sancho starts in this one. Maybe it's going to be bringing back in. We may have seen him in the last game come off the bench, and I wanted to see him because I was in the crowd. I was like, I wanted to see Sancho involved. I wanted to see Sancho on that pitch. So hopefully on Wednesday, I'll be able to do that. So hopefully he could start. But I do reckon it'll be Anthony, because Anthony was impressive in that Palace game as well. But yeah, guys, talking about my team, I will put my team on the screen now. So, guys, here's my team for the game on Wednesday. So, I've got David De Gea in there, an unchanged back line with Shaw, Martinez, Varane and Wan-Bissaka. Dalot, we heard, is back in training. But again, even if he gets back to 100% for this game on Wednesday, it takes a real challenge to get past Wan-Bissaka at the moment, or to get back into his #1 spot, because Wan-Bissaka is playing really, really well. So, I think the back four stays the same. In the midfield, we're going to have to make a few changes with Casemiro and Eriksen being out for the game. So, I've got SABITZER and, of course, Fred alongside him. I had a feeling that McFred could come into this game, and of course SABITZER will have another bench game, maybe come on off the bench, but I think SABITZER has to start for me. He has to start in this game, because I just think the quality from McTominay to a SABITZER, it goes up massively. So SABITZER and Fred in the middle, and the front line as well stays the same. So Rashford, Bruno, Anthony and Weghorst. I think, again, I don't have a feeling Martial will start this game, and similar with Sancho, so that's why I've gone with for the game, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below, and let's get back to the preview. So, guys, what's going on? So that's my team going into the game. And what I want to know from you guys is, what should Erik ten Hag do regarding the midfield on Wednesday? That's the key thing about this game. That's the talking point. The only talking point about this game for me. Because I expect the defensive line to stay the same. Other than you might see Diego Dalot, but I doubt you will. Because I'm not too sure he's going to be back up to 100%. And even if he's 100% at the moment, I don't think he gets in ahead of Wan-Bissaka yet. I think it's a real challenge to get back into the squad at the moment. So I don't think the defensive line changes. The attacking line doesn't change for me. Other than you might see Jadon Sancho start this game. I think he might get one of these Leeds games. I think it probably will end up being the Sunday one. And we may see him come off the bench for this one. But I do expect Anthony to start. I don't expect Martial to start this one either. I think he'll be involved in the Sunday one as well. So yeah, other than that, it's the midfield we're all talking about. And what he's going to do with that is going to be very interesting. But as you can see from what I think, SABITZER is a must start. Whether you start McTominay alongside him or Fred alongside him. It'd be smarter to start Fred, because I think we've seen good things from Fred over the last couple of weeks or so. And McTominay, it's not a Marcelo Bielsa Leeds anymore. You know, McTominay, he loved those type of games. He scored a brace against them last season, and if Marcelo Bielsa was still in charge, McTominay would be the first name on that lineup for the game on Wednesday. But he's not, so I wouldn't start him, to be fair. I don't think it's beneficial for him to start either. So, yeah, that's my thing down below, guys. But yeah, let's stop talking about the team now, and let's talk about Leeds United, guys, because the viewing at the moment, seeing them all the way down in the relegation zone is so good. It really is a great sight to see, and they're a real threat to relegation. They just lost their manager today, and again, it's that situation where you say, is it too early to sack their manager? We thought that with Bielsa, then Jesse Marsch kept him up. Jesse Marsch had a really bad run of results, and now he's got sacked. He's just brought in his team, so then you could say it's too early because he's not got his team together yet. All the signings have not really gelled gelled in, and maybe you might see something different when they're all gelled in and they're playing together. But no, they've sacked him on the spot. They're looking for a new manager, and this could either help them survive again this season, or it could be a real blow for them, and they could end up, of course, losing confidence and again getting relegated this season. But I think a lot of these players as well, if they go down to the Championship, will end up leaving. So it's a massive blow for them if they do end up getting relegated, because they're going to lose some of their best players. So it's a hard one for Leeds United, but at the moment, we all hate Leeds United, don't we? We all hate Leeds scum, and to see how bad they're doing, it is a really, really good sight, isn't it? But, you know, a few of their key players, Patrick Bamford, they have signed Weston McKennie, who I don't know if he'll be involved in this game, but that's a massive signing for them. You know, Jack Harrison managed to stay at Leeds as well. They signed a couple of new forwards. You know, Nonto's been playing well for them as well. So they do have players which can, you know, really hurt you if you let them hurt you, to be fair. If we let them have the chances, they might score some goals on Wednesday, but it's not that Marcelo Bielsa side where they'll be all out, all attacking. So it is going to be a game where we might have to be a bit patient. We're at home, so it should be a game similar to Palace where we started off really well and we get most of the ball and hopefully create a lot more chances in the first half than we did against Palace, and hopefully score a lot of goals against Leeds. That's what I'm expecting. But yeah, my final thoughts going into the game. The next 2 games we have to win, guys. We have to keep the momentum going now after that Palace victory. 2 games against Leeds. It should be 6 points in my eyes, and I think a lot of people will be agreeing with me on there. With the manager loss, it's even better for us. So really, it works in our favour in a way, because they're going to be low on confidence. And then we have Leicester coming up after that, which you expect to win as well. So we have a lot of games coming up where we need to be getting as many wins as possible, because Spurs won against City. They're not too far off the top 4, are they? I think we're still three points ahead of them, something like that, maybe 4 or something like that with the game on Wednesday. So we should be hopefully winning that game and being a lot more points ahead of them. But yeah, we're not guaranteed top 4 yet, are we, at this time in the season? So we need to keep on doing well, keep on winning games, and see where it takes us. So yeah, I'm going with Manchester United to win this game 3-0. I'm going 3-0, guys. It's very confident. It's a very out there prediction, but I think we'll do it. I mean, the only real problem for me, what could end up being a problem, I mean, is that midfield. If we don't get it right on Wednesday, it could end up hurting us, and that's the real issue with the team on Wednesday and what we might see. But other than that, I'm confident we'll get the job done. So I'm going to say 3-0 Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Smash your like, subscribe to the channel. That's me done, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.